Southern Hemisphere! Woo! Yeah! Bam! We found the Andean bear!
I have a question for you. Do you know with what kind of cheese you attract bears? The answer in the video. We are Nick and Mathilde, and in 2022 we left everything behind to travel the world with our Land Rover Defender.
Europe, the Americas, Australia, Asia and Africa. We want to see it all.
This is day 448 and we're in Ecuador.
Welcome to the Next Meridian Expedition.
Officially stamped out of Colombia, and now
Going to Ecuador. It literally took 10 minutes to stamp out from Colombia the vehicle and ourselves. We heard the longer part is Ecuador.
look at the amount of people. That is not going to be the same. 2 hours of paperwork later, we made it through to the 22nd country of this expedition around the world, Ecuador. Its name is not without connection with the equator line located at latitude 0. This week, we make our way through the formidable Andes mountains to the equator line, and we are going to cross into the southern hemisphere for the first time with the albatross. We are meant to stay in the southern hemisphere for a while, until Australia and Southeast Asia, so we are super excited.
It's so beautiful here! Oh man! Full of valleys, beautiful river, it's a big canyon, nice road, cobblestone, and the colors are just super nice. Love it. It's super nice. Look at the off-road. Look at the view.
On our way to the latitude 0, we are now fully discovering the Andes vibes, new landscapes, new culture, new fauna, beautiful novelties and surprises along the road. We are here to see the Andean bear, the only type of bear found in this part of the world. We've heard a rumor that somewhere in this valley, men planted trees that this bear loves, and it is not uncommon to see it there.
It's beautiful here, huh?
Round face! We have a pretty cute and very comfortable campsite, which is the local little school that we can see here. We asked some people on the side of the road. They used to live in this little house that they now rent, and they said no problem, you can stay. Children are on holidays, so no one should be bothering you. And in theory, the bears walk down this area, so if we're lucky tonight, tomorrow morning, we hope to see them. Tonight we're eating pasta for the latitude north 0.3, and as you know, the goal is to get to 0.0.
Tonight we're doing a double plate of pasta, so we're gonna cook one of them, which is penne arrabbiata. Arrabbiata means angry in Italian, meaning spicy. That's why we call it angry pasta in Italian, arrabbiata. And Cody and Livia are going to make fusilli, which is a spinning one, with pesto, green pesto.
This is the most specific pasta menu ever because Nick is half Italian, in case anyone forgot. Cody making it all cozy.
Gotta make it from the sunny side.
¿Van allá también?
Sí, todito eso andan por allá, por allá.
Ok.
Cuando siembran, ahí maíz habían sembrado ahí una vez los señores. Les acabaron.
¿Y los señores los ven cuando van al campo?
Sí,
¿Pero no es peligroso?
no,
¿Tienen miedo?
no,
Ok.
no, sí, ellos no les atacan.
Hi, good morning. So we're back at the bear spot. Olivia and Mathilde, they saw the bear right under a tree, and now it's still under the tree. Me and Cody haven't seen it yet, so we're looking. So it's somewhere in this area here. We're just waiting. And there is Mathilde. Olivia's right behind Mathilde and Cody getting ready. So we're hoping it's right there.
Olivia, you saw it?
I saw the bear.
Saw the bear.
I saw it walk into the trees, and so we're just trying to wait to see if it'll re-emerge.
Okay, the image is not great, the bear is far, but it is there, and after a good hour of the search we are thrilled to have seen it, but we understand that it's not the best image. So, this is what the bear looks like from a close-up. We saw the Andean bear!
We saw it. It was awesome.
And you remember the question, what kind of cheese do you need to attract bear? You need camembert. Come on, bear!
Oh man.
You like my joke? Now that we found the bear, we're going even more south to reach latitude 0, the equator, and we're going to visit a bit more of this gorgeous country. First day was amazing. Let's see what second day has to offer.
Alright, to get to the other off-road, there's this little shortcut, which I don't know how much of a shortcut it is, but it could be cool.
Alrighty, we're down.
Nice.
Que le dé así para adelante, así para sacarle, para que se hagan pues más allá pasito.
Little recovery on the side of the road. Fell down in the hole. We're gonna push him out. Okay, listo, señor.
Solo dos. Gracias, buen día. Tiens, pour toi. This is for you.
What is it?
I think it's an orange.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, really nice. I'm guessing like, yeah, around 4,000 meter altitude. And then we go all the way back down to about 2,000. How hungry are you guys? Because we're about to hit lunchtime. Just wondering if you guys were down for lunch now or later.
Maybe whenever I find a good spot,
Okay, sounds good.
The next encounter is probably one of our nicest to date. We spotted a beautiful old lady on the side of the road with her horse. Life makes things well, because just 20 minutes after that, as we were eating lunch on the side of the road, who do we see walking on her way to the next village?
Ok, perfecto. Voy a hacer la foto,
A ver,
ok?
espérame, voy a botar la chalina.
Qué
Te va a
bonito.
salir un regalo.
Oh, gracias, pero
necesitas... No, tranquilo. Ayúdame a bajar.
El birthday se mandaron un montón de...
¿De vienen ustedes?
Nosotros de Francia.
Francia.
Uy, ¿cuándo salieron de allá?
Un año antes.
Con lo que allá tiene que hablar en otra manera. Aquí es otra vuelta.
Sí, es una otra. Nosotros.
Otra lengua.
Sí, nosotros hablamos francés, que es una otra lengua.
Claro,
No es igual.
de Francia, pobres señores.
Señores.
¿Son tus mandarinas? ¿De tu terreno?
De mi terreno.
Ah, y vas a...
Bájale para allá.
¿Bájale para allá?
Sí, para allá, para allá. Eso, bien manchito. Álcele el masito esto, ¿no?
She goes to
Eventually, we bought a bunch of delicious mandarins from our new friend.
Mucho gusto.
Paperwork, ¿no?
Off to the next time, Herma!
Bye! Tonight we're sleeping behind that massive volcano over there at the lake. So we have to go all the way back down from 4,000 meter altitude down to 2,000. Go all the way around that, and behind we should find our paradise lake. Let's go.
We are now not far from the equator line. At this moment, we arrived at the beautiful Mahendra Lake, niched in the Paramo, this typical ecosystem from the high altitude Andes.
Well, there looks like the road goes into water all of a sudden. The lake has overgrown. Look at that. That's the road, and we came from this way.
This is a wild experience driving this road, and the fact that the lake is just like overflowing the road and we have to drive through it to get to our camp, and there will probably be no one up here. Like, wow.
And it's gonna be cold because we're at 3,600 meters.
Oh yeah, we're high. Yes.
Very high. Ugh.
For the Americans, that's like we're at like 12,000 feet.
There you go. Hey you! Well, this evening we are staying in a really cool place, and we are at latitude 013. We're getting super close to zero, we can't wait. We'll probably be there tomorrow or after tomorrow, but we're so close. But check out the spot for tonight. Not bad at all. Hello, hello! Is this where dinner is?
Yeah, this is where dinner is, but with the elevation, Cody opened the sriracha and it just blew in his eyes.
Oh no!
So we're on a crisis moment. But otherwise we have veggie curry for dinner.
Wow, cool. Rice, curry, red wine. You alright, Cody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers and bon appetit.
To being cold again.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Woohoo! Nice.
Good morning! We woke up on our very nice campsite next to this lake, which is beautiful. We still have a more or less clear weather, and we're going to go all the way up there. The view is supposed to be superb, and the weather is still holding, so I'm really looking for it. Morning, Nico!
Morning!
How are you?
Good. Well, today we're also going to be crossing the parallel zero, the equator. We can't wait. We're finally going into the southern hemisphere, which will be the first time for us with Albo, so it's gonna be sweet.
Hey you, ready for the hike? Ready for the hike? Everyone's getting ready, even Ron. Apparently, it's better for their eyes. Run, run, run! Oh wow, you look beautiful.
Yeah, they have UV protection for his eyes because we're so high in elevation.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like us wearing sunglasses.
Ready to go 1, hike in the Andes, 2, cross the equator today?
For sure.
Cool.
This is pretty tough. Every 2 steps is going up a meter. And we have about 100 meters more. So 200 steps, maybe a bit more.
Go. If it's not hard, it's not worth it. Look
This is the way down.
at this!
It is.
Happy summit!
4,200 meters. Made it. Nice. Made it to the top. Nice. High five.
High five!
Woo. All right, round. Nose is good enough. Good job, guys.
Did? High five! High five, friends! High five! It's time to leave this paradise. The southern hemisphere is waiting for us, and we have so much more to explore in this country. We are ready to boost till the equator line, but when you don't drive on main roads, you never know what you're gonna get.
No idea it was going to be like this. It's actually really tough.
Look at that.
What's on the other side of there? Mathilde is going to go check. We have Cody and Olivia following us. Mathilde just said it was bueno. Let's go. There's 2 options. Either we do 15 kilometers like this, or we drive 30 kilometers back and then a whole 2-hour detour on the highway.
Eventually, our bet paid off and the trail got better, allowing us to rally the main road by the end of the day, just before sunset. 0.1!
Oh my god, yes! So close, we're so close!
So as planned, the long trail down that was much bumpier than what we were expecting didn't allow us to go till the equator line tonight, but we are so close. We're literally at north 0.001, so technically we could have gone until the line tonight, but I think we're going to do it tomorrow because we found a super nice camp spot. I mean, It looks like a parking. It is a parking, but there's thermal water pools that open at 4 a.m. and so tomorrow morning we can go for a little dip before crossing the equator line. So not too bad, and we keep that milestone of entering in the southern hemisphere for tomorrow. Is it warm?
Good morning! This morning we went into the hot pools. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it was awesome to wake up.
So we did that for about 30 minutes with our friends Cody and Olivia. Today we're going to be crossing the equator line, followed by a bit of a visit in Quito, which is the capital, the second highest capital of the world. We've arrived at the Museum of Solar. What we have to see is waiting on the GPS. But technically, as soon as I step on this line, we would have crossed the equator. Okay, let's go. 0.6. Hey, it doesn't say 00. I'm gonna step over it though. So I've got 1 foot on each side. Awesome. But it doesn't say 0. What? Why doesn't it say 0?
They have a range of error, and I'm in the range of error.
Annecy, where we left from in France, was at latitude 45. Then we went to the highest northern point of Europe, which is North Cape in Norway, which is latitude 71. Then we went to Alaska to the highest point, which was Dead Horse, which is latitude 70. Yes, Norway was a point higher. Now we're at the equator 0, latitude 0. And we're going now all the way south until Ushuaia. I don't know what latitude it is, but super excited to go.
15 years ago I came to Ecuador, and I've came to the equator line, and someone showed me this trick with a bucket of water that you empty, and on one side of the line it turns one way and on the other side it turns the other way. And I told Nick, we have to see that, I need to show you, it's amazing. And the guy just explained to Nick right now that they fool tourists with that. So 15 years ago I've been fooled, and there's actually no change of like how water turns on one hemisphere or the other. So I'm super happy we crossed the equator, but I feel I've been like lied to for 15 years.
For small water, but he said for maritime sized water, for oceans, there's actually a difference.
Okay. Welcome to the southern hemisphere.
Woohoo! Southern hemisphere.
Woo! Yeah! Bam! Bam!
Bam!
Bam!
While we failed at showing the 0.00000 coordinate of latitude, there is no coming back. We are now officially in the southern hemisphere for a long time. Next time Albatros is driving above the equator again, we'll be somewhere in Southeast Asia. And now we go visit the second highest capital in the world, Quito.
How high is it?
2,800 something meters.
Cool.
Let's go!
There was a tiny little earthquake while we were eating lunch. The chandelier there started moving, and that's crazy. Tiny earthquake. I didn't even feel it.
You felt it.
I felt it, and then I could see this column right behind us moving, and then I was like, that's weird. And then I looked around, and everyone else was like looking up.
Terremoto. What's happening now?
Haircut. $1 haircut. 1.5 maybe. I really wonder what it's going to look like. Can't wait.
And Olivia, which one are you picking for?
I think the one on the far left top. Yeah. That's pretty.
That one.
Yeah.
What did you pay? 150? Nice. I'm gonna give her a whole $2. You have something small? Alright, let's leave Quito. We have an hour and a half till our camping spot, which is at the foot of the Cotopaxi. I'm not sure of the altitude, but it's going to have a beautiful view, maybe a little bit cold, but it's gonna be sweet.
An earthquake is not very surprising in this part of the world. Earth is boiling under our feet. Next week, we travel high as never before on the avenue of volcanoes in Ecuador. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to be sure you do not miss it. See you next week!
The two front one are super white. Can we see that?
Hey Rowan, you ready to get your teeth brushed?
Toothbrush?
Alright. Cheers and bon appetit.
To being cold again.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Woohoo! Nice.